We're on. Hey guys, it is end of November, getting ready to roll into December. So Nevada and we actually just spent, just so you know, we just spent an well, we've been on here for 2 hours now, but we recorded some for a session for our other crank and plank training coming up that they're going to watch and take a test, and so we've had a crank and plank afternoon. So
And how many people are coming, Robin? How
I
many
think
have
we
signed
have
up?
19, 18 or 19.
So y'all are being, I guess, talked about because people are coming to the training. That's a good thing.
That's exciting. Yeah. I mean, some are coming just for CECs, but there are a good many that are coming because I think they are interested. So make sure you stay on your A. I don't say step up your A game because I know your A game is already there. Just keep your A game going through December because you may wind up with someone in your classes, and we want them to have that consistent experience where you're coaching them. You are using our buzzwords that we use as far as the sweet spot and surge and the RPE, that you're stay consistent with that and really coaching them and making it feel different, just in case you have any possible, we want them to see how it's supposed to be, which I know that's what y'all are doing anyway. So keep doing it. So for December, first of all, we wanted to make a little shout out to Liz, who is killing it with the RP, not the RPE. God, my brain is mush. With the FTP, another acronym.
Yeah.
With the FTP, because she had 8 people this weekend, which was Iron Bowl weekend, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and she had 7 out of 8 people turn in their stuff. That's
Huge.
amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out Liz for owning this puppy. You are doing it. So exciting. And we realized when Nevada and I were looking at the schedule a little while ago that some of you guys might not have met because it was a holiday or right the day after a holiday or something. So we extended FTP because I don't think Michaelin met or Molly met. So you guys will do your FTP this Friday, and I know Stephanie will be doing her FTP Monday. And Liz, you just did yours, so you'll be the first one this Saturday, starting with December. That makes sense. So we were looking at the schedule, and December is kind of as we know, always kind of a crapshoot. And Christmas Eve is on a Friday. Eve is on a Friday. Oops, did I go off?
You're back.
Okay, I'm playing with this again. I'm gonna let over there. So that may very well mess with when you're having crank and plank, or you may opt to say you're not going to be in town, so you're just going to have wild ride that day. So we're going to be a little more lax this month since it is. Just who knows what's going to go on. So we're not going to have an FTP because it would normally be that last week of December, and some of those we're not even open at those times because it's Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. So you're just going to party on with your December schedule, and December is going to be surprise attack. What does that mean, Nevada?
We are excited about this because, first of all, you all are owning this class. You've been doing such a great job. The surprise attack gives you, the coach, the opportunity to create your own game plan. So be ready to bring it. And the other part of that, the word surprise attack is just that. Your participants, when they walk in, they're going to see surprise attack at the top. And, you've got the game plan, but they're not going to necessarily know what's coming at them. So you're going to have to coach them through that, making the training plan out yourself, making sure you stay within those formats of sprint, surge, and recovery, and, not climbing up a big long hill. You know the drill, you know what you're doing. So we're wanting you to surprise attack them as the coach. We're fired up about this one.
Absolutely. So just keep in, just like what Nevada said, stay in the guidelines. Remember that it is crank and plank, which is 20-minute hit. Then we have our core section. So come up with a plan. Don't just go in there and go, okay, we're going to sprint and we're going to recover and we're going to sprint. Come up, map it out. It doesn't have to be complicated, but map it out. Make sure that you have a plan. For the core portion, same thing. Just look at your 4 little categories. Make sure you have a standing exercise. Make sure you have that back of the body. Make sure you have a transverse or rotational, and then fill in the gaps from there. And just keep in mind, like if you do a finisher that happens to be a lot of front of the body stuff, then really think about that when you're designing the actual workout, and maybe trying to do some other things so that you're still using muscle balance. You're still being smart about it. So it's your time to do your thing. And if you do something that you love, like you were like, oh my gosh, I just did this. And I called it, in my head, it was, I don't know, Big Mac attack. I don't know, whatever. And you love your game plan and you love your course section, then share it with us. We might decide that we're going to put that on the schedule as one of the training plans. Yeah. I mean, because why not? So be creative, but be within the guidelines. If you have a question about something, then please holler. We don't want this to stress you out, especially knowing that it's December coming up and I know everybody's like going 100 different ways, but we do want to stay true to our program.
Yep.
Anything else?
Well, that they may get a surprise in class.
Oh. And the other surprise attack is that we may surprise attack you, meaning we might show up in your class only because we love you and we want to see what you're doing. So just know that could happen. So please do this for us. Since this month is a little erratic, let us know if there are going to be any, let's say Christmas Eve, Michael's like, I'm not going to be there. I'm not teaching. It's going to be just ride. Shoot us an email and let us know that, so that we don't surprise attack that day and be like, oh, well, hey, so-and-so's teaching while I ride. So just let us know, because we understand this is the month that happens. It is what it is. So we're just going to make it through this month the best we can. If you have to substitute Y rides here and there or not have class, because I think two of Molly's are not even going to be on the schedule because it's at 5:30 a.m. and we don't open on those days till 7 a.m. So we get it. There's going to be changes, and that's cool.
Yep. The schedule is updated so that you can see, what's happening. So make sure you're still referencing the website, and it's got surprise attack on there. The FTP is not on there for the month of December, but everything is updated. So, and refer to that as much as you need to make sure you're staying on track of things.
Awesome.
Yep.
That it?
Good.
All right. Well, cool. You guys let us know if you have any questions. We are happy to help at any moment. Stick with the plan. Keep the experience consistent. Coach. Motivate. Use that RPE. Merry Christmas.
See y'all.